have to hit up some of them wood duck holes, Brad. Some of the better wood duck holes.
There's another one behind it. So you say you've seen a 200-pound doe?
200-pound doe hanging in the tree.
Huh?
Hanging in the tree. She was dead. Weighed her.
You weighed?
I didn't do it. Larry Swan did. Got a picture of him standing there. He weighed about, what did Larry weigh? 260?
Depends on what time period he killed that doe.
When you was little. He's standing there beside it, and it's as big as him.
Yeah.
It's a big old doe. Or it was a big old doe. It's not now. That's the biggest doe I ever seen. I don't know what that.
Joe, you wear glasses now.
Huh?
I just. Do you think that the scale could have read 140?
No.
200 pounds. Was he pulling down on it? Did he have both of his arms on there?
You should see the picture of this deer.
I think he had a foot in her on her breast right there.
If you seen the picture, you would say, dang, that's a 200-pound doe.
What he did was he killed a buck, a nice buck, and said, I'm going to use these horns for rattling horns. And he cut the horns off.
No, it was a doe. It was a doe.
200-pound doe.
That's the biggest doe I ever seen.
Y'all wasn't in Canada?
No, we was in Ashland.
Ashland.
Up around 72, Highway 72.
Well, folks, y'all want to kill 200-pound does, go to Ashland, Mississippi.
She was big. She's the heaviest deer I ever seen killed over there. Heaviest deer I ever seen killed anywhere, really. Besides, well, I'll take that back. I seen a buck that way more.
What about that, Bradley?
You've seen a picture of it.
All right, guys, so we got a predicament right here. We got Bradley's daddy. This is story time in a duck hole when the ducks are not flying in here. Bradley's daddy has not only seen a 200-pound doe in the state of Mississippi, but he's also seen a feller start fire over water. So we're gonna listen to what he's got to say, and yeah. So go ahead, take it away, Joe.
This old feller, his name was Bugs. They called him Bugs. I was doing carpenter work, and he was the man that come through and swept up and cleaned up, picked up all the scrap wood and everything. And it didn't matter if it was raining or what. They have a hole in the front yard that they buried everything in and burned everything. He'd get out there and give you some boards, and they'd be floating on the water, and he'd just have a fire right there. That was a pretty nice fire. He could do it. Old Bugs. He couldn't pass the driving license test. but he could build fire on water.
So what? He had a wooden board
Yeah, he just
on the
get
water.
He just get a scrap piece of wood
So
and get it to floating, and then just get him some more stuff.
So let me ask you,
And once he got,
doesn't a scrap piece of wood and a scrap dried out piece of wood, wouldn't that burn? Like,
well,
wouldn't it
eventually.
catch on fire?
Oh yeah, it does eventually.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, how would he have a fire longer than 5 minutes on the water?
I don't know. I ain't gifted like he was, but he could do it. Old Bugs. He towed his hammer when he get done everything cleaning up. Mr. Glenn was still talking to everybody. He'd get his hammer out and he'd have a piece of sandpaper and he'd sand the head of that hammer.
What for?
I don't know. We asked him several times if Glenn measured his hammer to see if he'd used it that day or something. I don't know. But he would sure do it. He kept that hammer smooth as everything. He'd have it and he'd just be sanding it like this. He'd do it.
So I guess the moral of the story is when you ain't got nothing else to do, sand your hammer.
Sand your hammer. It does smell like hogs, don't it?
Well, there you go, folks. I guess, like I said, you know, bugs, good job building fire, and when you ain't got nothing to do, sand your hammer down. So.